Hello children, this is St. Florence School YouTube channel. I am Manoj sir, your mathematics teacher. I am teaching maths since last 30 years. My motto is that I want to explain mathematics in a very simple manner. In the book written a lot, I want to go so much for that. What I will explain you so that you can understand easily. You can solve the sums. That is my main motto. In the bookish language, I don't want to explain you. I want to explain you in a very simple way. So, new chapter factorization. Today I am going to give the concept about this. So, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn what to learn. We are going to learn about the polynomial. In a brief, one small discussion I will give you on this. Then two important things to understand. That is remainder theorem and another is factor theorem. So these three we will discuss today. Okay children, now try to understand slowly, very easily. If the concept is clear, then I think 6 to 7 sum enough for this. For practice, lot of sums you do, not a problem. But 6 and 7 types of sums are given. If 6, 7 types sums you can do very well, lesson is clear. And these important sums, keep a note in your copy, exercise copy. Because during the exam time, it is not, you don't have time to see all the sums. In the book, the 30-40 sums is given, you don't have time. The 6 important or 7 important and different sums, you have to note down in copy. During the exam time, only you see that one and then you go to give the exam. Okay children, now polynomial what is? See here, a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1, a2 x power n minus 2, a power n minus 1 x plus an. This here is given, this is polynomial. We are not clear so much about this, but I do understand. This is x and this is a0, this is constant. If I write in easy manner, x square, 2x, 3 or x cube, 2x square plus 3x plus 5, to easily understand. This is the polynomial. X is not given, constant term. What is this? Constant. Because x is not given. Here x square is given. What is its coefficient? Nothing is given. That means 1. What is its coefficient? Coefficient of x is 2. What is the coefficient of x square? 2. Coefficient of x, 3. Understand the coefficient? What is degree? The power of x. What is degree here? 2. What is the degree? 3. Power of x. That is degree. I think degree you understand, constant terms you understand, and the coefficient you are clear. Okay, so much I am not going to explain about this. The idea I got, the polynomial. Now we will discuss about the polynomial. For remainder theorem, for factor theorem. For remainder theorem and for factor theorem. Now, remainder theorem, you have to understand what is remainder theorem. One small example I will give you, from that only I will explain you factor theorem and remainder theorem. Okay, you have to understand. This I am not going to show details. I think a little bit idea I got about the coefficient, about the degree, about the value of x and constant terms. I think idea I got. But what is required here? One sum I am writing here, x square minus 5x plus 7. This is the polynomial. I say check x minus 2 is a factor. I say check x minus 2 is a factor. If it is a factor, what is the remainder? The remainder should be 0. Then it is a factor. Another example I am giving you. Let 8 is given, divide by 2. 8 is given, divide by 2. What is coming? 8 4 is 8. What is the remainder? 0. When remainder is 0, that means 2 is a factor of this. If remainder is 0, 2 is a factor of this. Another question. I take 9 and divide by 2. So 2 4 is 8. Remainder is 0? No. Remainder is not 0. So 2 is not a factor of 9. I think clear factor. If remainder comes 0, so it is a factor. That is a factor theorem. If remainder is not 0, that means it is not a factor theorem. It is a remainder theorem. Simple thing. If remainder is 0, factor theorem. If remainder is not 0, remainder theorem. I think this two theorem is clear to you. Now, if I'll say, I explain with a number. Now, I explain this. This is a factor, or this is, if I divide this one, then if remainder comes 0. So, this is a factor of this. If remainder is not coming 0, so it is a, what is? Not a factor of this. So, divide x minus 2. How to divide? You know, x square is given. So, multiply with x into x square, x into minus 2, minus 2x. Sign change, cancel. What is coming? Minus 3x plus 7. Minus 3x plus 7 coming. Okay. So, minus 3x plus 7, again multiply by minus 3 into x, minus 3x, minus 3 into minus 2. So, it is coming plus 6. Cancel it. What is coming? It is coming 1. Now, 1 is remainder. Children, okay? 1 is remainder. So, x minus 2 is not a factor of this. Why it is not a factor of this? As because remainder is coming 1. As because remainder is coming 1. So, it is not a factor of this. So, by division we got the remainder. It is clear to you. Without dividing, also we can find the remainder. This only is going to learn over here. Without division we will find the remainder. How? Like it is given fx. Fx is given x square minus 5x plus 7 is given. I have taken let fx. Let fx equal to this. And I said you divide x minus 2 by x minus 2 and find the remainder. So if x minus 2, then what is x equal to 2? X equal to 2, then we have to find the f2. What to find? f2. Find out. See what is coming. 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 7. So it is 4 minus 10 plus 7. What is coming? 11 minus 10. So 1 is coming. By dividing also I got the remainder 1. By this method also I have got the remainder 1. Here we will learn not this method. This method you have learned in class 7, 8. Here we learn by this way to find the remainder. Okay, children. So what I said, if this remainder is not 1, it will come 0. Then it is a factor. Another example I am giving you. Let I will take x square minus 5x plus 6. It is taken as fx. I will check x minus 2 is a factor of this. What is my question? What is my question? My question, fx is given. I told you check x minus 2 is a factor of this or it is not a factor of this. So generally what you will do? You will divide. Because we have learnt like that. We will divide and we will check there is no remainder, so it is a factor. If it is a remainder, it is not a factor. But now we learn another way. What is x minus 2 is a factor, that means x equal to what is 2. So we have to find f2. So 2 I have to place over it is square. If 2 I have to place over here. How will I understand this factor not? If remainder will come 0, what I will tell you? X minus 2 is a factor of this. If remainder will not come 0, what I will tell? X minus 2 is not a factor of this. Simple. Now see, f to find out 2 square, 5 into 2 plus 6. So 4 minus 10 plus 6. So 10 minus 10. What is coming? Remainder is 0. Now what is your answer? X minus 2 is a factor of this or not? Yes, x minus 2 is a factor of this. Why? Because remainder is 0. So with this way we can find the remainder and we can check it is a factor or it is not a factor. This only this only we are going to learn in this chapter. This chapter name what is factorization. We are going to learn about factor theorem and about the remainder theorem. On this only, these small things, these two things only we have to focus in this chapter. Related to these 6, 7 sums we will do, important sums, different sums we will do, all these 6, 7 sums we will practice. full chapter you will be cleared and without any problem. So I am teaching in a simple way so that you can understand. Don't, what is written in the book, don't go over there. What I explained, in that way you have to learn so that easily we can understand. Okay children, so little idea introduction about given about the polynomial, I explained about the remainder theorem, I explained about the factor theorem. Once more I am saying, when you divide and remainder comes 0, what is this? Say all of you along with me, factor theorem. When you divide, remainder is not 0. What is said to be? It is a remainder theorem. But this only I will do in another way in this chapter, not by division. Okay? So there are different types of sums is there. We'll practice this. So please try to understand this concept very clearly. In the next video, I'll do sums on this chapter. Okay. Goodbye, children.